Have you ever wondered if animals talk to each other? Picture this, a world where every chirp, growl, and grunt carries meaning. This isn't mere speculation but a captivating exploration into the realm of animal communication. Our furry, feathered, and scaled companions may be conversing in a language beyond our comprehension, exchanging information and expressing emotions in ways we're yet to fully grasp. So do animals really have their own language? Let's delve into the world of animal communication. Now, you might be thinking, how do scientists even study animal communication? Well, let's unravel that mystery. In the scientific world, animal communication is studied using various innovative methods. One common approach is observing and recording animal behavior in their natural habitats. This method allows scientists to identify patterns and make connections between specific behaviors and signals. Take, for example, the groundbreaking research on prairie dogs. By carefully observing these creatures, scientists discovered that they have a complex vocal language. Prairie dogs use different calls to warn their community about different types of predators like hawks, humans, or coyotes. Each call contains detailed information about the predator, such as its size, color, and speed. Then we have the fascinating studies on dolphin communication. Dolphins use a combination of clicks, whistles, and body movements to communicate. Scientists studying dolphin communication often use underwater microphones and video equipment to capture these sounds and movements. They found that each dolphin has a unique whistle, kind of like a name, that they use to identify themselves. But it's not just about observation. Scientists also use experiments to understand animal communication better. They might play back recorded sounds, mimic animal signals, or even teach animals human languages to see how they respond. These studies show us that there's more to animal communication than meets the eye. So, next time you watch a bird chirping or a dog barking, remember they might just be having a conversation. But what exactly are these animals saying to each other? Have you ever wondered about this? As we delve deeper into the fascinating realm of animal communication, we discover a wide array of languages they use to converse with each other. Take bees, for example. They perform an intriguing dance language to communicate critical information. When a forager bee discovers a new food source, it returns to the hive and performs a complex series of movements. We call this the waggle dance. This dance provides precise information to its fellow bees about the direction and distance of the food source. Quite a nifty way to share a GPS location, isn't it? Then we have the dolphins, the composers of the sea. They engage in conversation using a series of clicks and whistles. Each dolphin has a unique whistle, a signature sound if you will, that others use to identify it. Imagine having your own personal theme tune. These marine maestros also use clicks for echolocation, a sonar-like system to navigate and locate food in the deep blue sea. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. From the intricate songs of the birds to the ultrasonic calls of bats, the animal kingdom is brimming with unique forms of communication. Each species has its own distinct language, tailored to its needs and environment. So, animals do have their own unique ways of communicating, but can we call it language? Let's dive further into this thought-provoking question. The question remains, can we consider these forms of communication as language? There's a lively debate among scientists about this. On one side, some researchers assert that animal communication does indeed qualify as a language. They cite evidence of animals exhibiting complex communication systems, like the intricate dance of honeybees that communicate the location of food sources, or the sophisticated vocalizations of dolphins. They argue that these are not just simple signals, but a form of language complete with syntax and semantics. However, on the other side, there are those who maintain that while animal communication is undoubtedly complex and fascinating, it doesn't quite meet the criteria to be considered a language. They point out that human language is characterized by qualities such as recursion and displacement, the ability to talk about things that are not present or even imaginary. These characteristics, they argue, are largely absent in animal communication. This debate is ongoing, with new research continually adding to our understanding. It's a fascinating area of study that not only deepens our knowledge of the natural world, but also prompts us to reflect on what language means to us as humans. In the midst of this scientific discourse, one thing is clear: the animal kingdom is teeming with incredible and multifaceted forms of communication. Whether or not we choose to label these as language may be up for debate, but the complexity and sophistication of these systems are undeniable. While the debate continues, one thing is clear: the animal kingdom is full of fascinating and complex forms of communication.